Hi Pisces, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Hello, and welcome if you are new to our soul family, our soul tribe. I'm very happy you are here. My name is Christine. You can also call me Chris. Welcome to your Pisces September 2022 Love Messages reading. Pisces, this is also, of course, your love tarot reading, your love oracle reading, and as always, the Tarot Closet channeled song messages and channeled love messages reading. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, cross watchers, anyone who has arrived here today, please remember this is a general reading. Take what is yours. Look at that, guys, and leave the rest. This is your first card, Pisces. Please remember to use your free will. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. Please do not make any life-changing decisions based on a tarot reading. If you would like to cross-watch, I have all zodiac signs down below. Also watch for your chart. I do recommend your rising, as well as pick a cards, mystery readings, messages from your person. They are all no contact and or in separation, not twin flame specific. However, if you are on a twin flame journey, you always come through. Lastly, if you are on a twin flame journey, I have very long, very detailed, specific readings for you also down below in the description and on the channel. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Let's get the rest of this reading down. And this is yours, and this is yours. Okay, 3, the most I'll take. That is what is coming here. And let's see what else is going to happen in your reading today. Let me get one more cut deck. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please show us the cards for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Aho. Let's get your overall energy. This is yours. Are these yours? No. We have the Knight of Cups, Pisces. Scorpio energy, the Prince Charming card. Okay, let's get your cards turned over here. I am surrounded by decks, by the way. Should I feel drawn to bring in any more tarot or really anything, angel cards, Lenormand cards, more love messages and song messages, more tarot, more oracle, it's all here. Let's see if it wants to come back in. We have the Queen of Wands as your very first placement, Aries energy, also the Page of Swords. Okay, Pisces, somebody is keeping an eye on you. We also have the Five of Swords in the partnership placement and the Five of Cups. Pisces, what is going on in this partnership? The World card, as well as the Ace of Cups. Wow, guys. Okay, first of all, coming through there, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Here, Ace of Cups, of course, Cancer, Pisces. You're here in Scorpio. Can be your person is another Pisces, a Cancer or Scorpio, but also not. And on that note, I'm going to show you what is here in your person's naughty corner. When I talk about the zodiac signs, it can be that you're coming through, of course. Your person is coming through a chart placement, but it really is about the energy of that zodiac. So don't worry if you're not hearing a sign that you want to hear. And some of you don't really care about that, but I do always bring it through for those of you that like to hear. Okay, let's see what's going on in the overall energy. We have the Two of Cups, or excuse me, the naughty corner. And okay, wow, guys, my goodness, look over here. And look over here, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Cancer and energy here. Also right below that, the Lover's card, Gemini energy. This is the naughty corner. what is the naughty corner? It tends to be where your person's energy goes. Now, it began kind of in jest and humor that I call it the naughty corner, but it has evolved over time to where your person's energy is. It tells us a lot of times about the ghosting, the breadcrumbing. We can also see quite beautiful cards as we see today, although I have to say I think all tarot cards are beautiful because there is a message in every one. Let's see what is going on here. Pisces, I first want to talk about what is very obvious here if you look down at your reading. The World card, Two of Cups, the Lovers card. Guys, this is very clearly a very spiritual connection. For those of you here on a twin flame journey, you're definitely here. I know that is not for everyone, so let that go if not. However, I have to say, if you are on a twin flame journey, and even if you're not, this person here that you have come for is also a soulmate. It's very, very clear. Now, it's hard to know where to begin because I have so much I want to say to you. So I'm just going to begin here with your very first placement. We'll talk about your overall energy in just a moment. The Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. Aries energy coming through. It's very clear here that somebody left the connection. I do feel that that is your person. We see that in the Five of Swords. We see where it left things with the Five of Cups. But I also want to tell you here in the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, it's really clear here as well. Excuse me, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, just making its way into your reading. That something was said in this connection as well that was very, very hurtful. Something I feel, Pisces, that you're not really over yet. Now, we can see that here in the Queen of Wands, and that's what I wanted to tell you. That little protective kitty here is very much telling me that you have your guards up, so to speak. However, you're also still here very much in the connection. Now, I want to bring the Knight of Cups here into your reading quickly because it is your overall energy and it's a really strong message here. Now, this connection is, we know already that it's a very deep connection. It's very slow moving. Somebody here on the Prince card, Scorpio energy, very emotional, holding this cup here. This can tell us that somebody might be wanting to send you a message or has something to say to you. And that's what I want to say to you as well. It's very clear, actually, guys, that there's a lot of communication that has been crossed here and that is also upcoming. But before we get into that, I want to remind you, we are in Mercury pre-shade as I channel for you. We're about to be in Mercury retrograde. This is September 2022, of course. When you get here is when you get here, so it can be really much later. But as I channel for you in real time, Mercury retrograde is coming on, gosh, what is it, September 9th, going till October 1st. So chances are you're seeing this at that time, and messages and conversations flying between you could be a little bit wonky. That's what I want to say. Look at this here, guys. Are you seeing this? The Two of Cups and the Lovers card. It's very likely here that you're going to be running into each other. If you haven't already, or hearing from each other. There's a very strong long distance energy here for some of you. And I got to tell you, the feeling here that I have with this Knight of Cups is that you're kind of just popping into your person's head. That's what I want to say to you. But it's not as simple as that. This feels really very, very deep. Your person and you had something here. Now, this goes way beyond a misunderstanding, I have to say, but there is a feeling that something was said that, yeah, that has really hurt someone in this partnership. I do feel that is you, Pisces. You're so beautiful and sensitive, and it's very clear here that you are mirroring each other, you are triggering each other. So things were said. There is a lot of ego here. I don't feel that it's gone. I do feel that it's still here. There's a little bit of headbutting, maybe not as much on your side, but I do feel that you're feeling quite guarded over some type of, disagreement or something that was said. We see that in the Five of Swords. Now, one of the things that I feel here in this connection as well, besides the fact that, yes, this is a fated, destined connection for sure, is the loss of friendship. The pride and the ego that I feel here wants to be gone. That's what I want to say to you. I do feel that you're both really tired of not talking and not agreeing here. There is still, as I said, a little bit of needing to be right thing going on here. Now, we can see that somebody left the connection. I do feel, Pisces, as that was your person leaving the connection. We see here in the Five of Cups, this Cancer and energy, that you're both still in each other's energy, but something went down here that was very hurtful. I do feel it was something that was said. It can be for some of you that there was another person involved. That won't be for everyone, but I do see that as a possibility as we look here in the naughty corner. I know of all things the Lover's card, but it can really be that somebody kind of gave in to something here. This is the naughty corner, guys, and it's not always that something naughty is coming through. As I said, I really just talk about that in jest, but it does come through here that possibly that is something that has going on and caused a lot of hurt, a lot of emotional feelings. We can see it here. We also see the two of you are still here in this connection, but as I said, Pisces, I feel that you're here, but you're very, very, very hurt by something again that went on, which could have been another person. It also really feels like some things were said that were not meant. Now, what's really interesting about the Ace of Cups, before I get into that, I do want to tell you, if your person is a Cancer, most definitely check out Cancer's reading, because I do feel it might be your reading as well. So many similarities coming through here. I want to talk about the World card and the fact that we know that this is a fated and destined connection. Again, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo are coming through. And in this Ace of Cups, Pisces, you're very much here. And I do feel that your person is really missing your friendship and is having a bit of an awakening. Now, I want to talk to you about that because we also see it here in the Two of Cups, but all over, there's so much healing necessary in this partnership that is going to have to happen, because I do feel really hurt feelings. Now, we see in the Ace of Cups and the World card, guys, right below the World card, the Ace of Cups, that this is a really spiritual connection. It's kind of big here, guys. Also, it's really clear if you look down at your reading, and you can see this here in the naughty corner, that somebody made a decision, I feel already. Now, is there a decision on the table? Yeah, I do feel there is a decision on the table, but it's also really clear here that somebody made a decision that wasn't great. Now, again, it's going to require a lot of healing. There is a really strong wake-up energy I feel coming from your person. A lot of emotion here flowing out. The question is, are you going to accept this cup, I want to say, whether this is a message or something, your person coming toward you, and can you? Because I feel for some of you, there's maybe even somebody else involved in the connection. That's not going to be for everyone. It's also quite strong that for a lot of you, this is a long distance energy. I'm hearing this so close yet so far. So that's also about the connection, I feel, how close things were, and something here that kind of broke you apart. Again, we are in the pre-shade. We are so close to Mercury retrograde right now. So communications are really a little bit wonky, and it can be that something was already sent that was not so great, because it does come through really strong here that some words were said. But if this is something that you are deciding to continue, the two of you, I have to say there's a lot of energy here of that. There's a lot of potential here of this working out, but there's a lot of healing necessary. We see here in the naughty corner, guys, Archangel Raphael here, offering this healing in the Lover's card, Gemini energy, the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. My gosh, you guys. Wow, is the first thing I have to say. And again, I do feel that there was a decision here and things were out of balance. Now, this is telling me that things are still out of balance. The balance of the divine feminine, the divine masculine energies. We all have it. We need to reach that balance in a partnership for things to feel equal, to feel that there's give and take. I do feel, Pisces, that you were giving a lot more emotionally. It was quite imbalanced. Your person is also aware of that. I do feel they're coming here with some kind of offer. Now, look at this. We're looking at the Princess Cups. Prince or Princess Cups, I would say to you, the Knight of Cups, right here, catty corner with the Ace of Cups. A lot of times when we see that, look at this. Also the Two of Cups in the Lover's card. A lot of times this can be a proposal of marriage. This can be maybe moving in together. It's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you that is the case. And for a lot of you, it's also your person dreaming about it. And I say that because I feel really strongly that for many of you, there is somebody else in the picture. For everyone here, this is a very deep connection. For some of you, it's chronological years. For others, it's just that feeling of home with someone. And I have to say, it does come through really strong too, that for some of you, it could be that you were living together and that situation ended. That's not going to be for everybody. But I want to talk a little bit more here as well about the Page of Swords. We know when we see the Page of Swords that it can be somebody's watching somebody else here. And I do feel that, but I also feel here in the Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords that this was also something that you saw with your person, or something that maybe you found out that your person doesn't realize, or maybe they do. The other thing coming through here, Pisces, is I feel a little bit that maybe your person had a little bit of jealousy with you in terms of maybe somebody else in your life. It can even be that they're feeling a little bit jealous about somebody that is in your life now, especially for those of you that are at a distance. I realize that is not for everybody, but that does come through really strong. And I want to tell you here, also coming through with the Page of Swords is, yeah, somebody wanting to communicate. And that is so strong here. And it's really strong, actually. But again, right now, the communication, it can be that really recently something has been sent. It can even be that you sent it, or your person sent it, or maybe you've even bumped into them, or you might be, which we can see here with the Two of Cups. And underneath this pre-shade of the Mercury retrograde right now, something was really just kind of impulsively thrown out there. That's what I want to say. Maybe even something, again, in the way of some jealous words, but that's quite strong here. What's really the main thing here is there's a lot of healing necessary over something that was said and in the long run here. And for some of you, things need to line up physically too, in terms of being able to be together, because I don't feel that for everybody. I do feel you are really drawn to each other. We see that here in the Queen of Wands. There is a lot of passion in this partnership, which can be, of course, really nice in a partnership, but that can also cause some disagreements and a lot of that pride and ego that I'm feeling. And we see that here in the Five of Swords, and I do feel that it's still there. So I just want to say that if you are bumping into your person, or messages are going back and forth between you, especially right now, it might be a good time just to kind of back up and reflect on things and think about things before also you're sending them or maybe saying them, and also being careful not to take things too personal that might be coming right now, maybe not replying right away, because this really is a time right now of just things getting lost in communication and travel. And that's the other thing. We see that here with the World card, can sometimes talk about somebody that might be traveling. Look at this. They're sitting on this white horse. Here they are holding the cup. We see the cup here. Look at this, you guys. You're reading the World card. We know that this is a fated, destined connection. We see the baptismal, I can never say that word, the baptismal cup here. It's a really spiritual connection. We also see that in the Lover's card, the Two of Cups here. We see this connection that for many of you has been going on for many years. And I have to say it does come through, and it's not for everyone, that this is a past life connection. Twin flame energy is really strong. So if you are here and you're on a twin flame journey, I got to tell you it's here. But look, you guys, here is that cup. Here is that very spiritual connection. Somebody really, really, really thinking about you, wanting to come here, maybe even bumping into each other, possibly sending a message here. Again, I do feel that your person has made a choice that wasn't great in the past, but we can see it's really clear that there is another choice going on here now. And that can even be, a yes or a no to a really big question. Again, I don't feel that is for everybody. As beautiful as these cards are that have come down for you, it's spelling out for a lot of you that, somebody is coming here, your person, with a really big proposal, possibly marriage. But I don't feel that's for everyone, because for a lot of you, there is a really strong long distance energy. And again, I do feel that there's other people here in the connection, in particular for someone, maybe one person on a side of the partnership here. And that's the other thing I wanted to say to you. I do feel, and this can be vice versa, guys, so remember that as you're watching your reading, but I do feel that your person here, might have been a little bit jealous of someone or something in your life here, and maybe even was having some ideas that weren't true and putting them out, like accusations, I want to say here. This Five of Cups, guys, this is that 5 again, right here. Look, this is your partnership placement. So this is a lot about communication that has not been good between the two of you. I do see here in this Aquarius energy that somebody left the connection. I do feel that was your person. If you're on a twin flame journey, I would say to you, a runner. But regardless of what journey you're on and you're reading here, Pisces, today, it's very clear that your person left the connection. And it's also clear that they're wanting to come back, that there's a lot of healing necessary in this connection. They might even be coming here quite literally out of nowhere with something big like a proposal. Maybe even moving in together for some of you, or moving back in together. But that is not for everyone. But what is really clear here, our messages have been going on, or they're going to be. And again, if it's been happening under the umbrella, I want to say, what is that song? Because now I'm hearing it. Umbrella, umbrella. I can't think of the name of that song, but it's coming into my head. If messages have been coming and going really recently, or are going to be, it's more than likely that that is where some things were said. So I got to tell you, it can also be that is going to be part of what is happening here. Somebody trying to communicate, maybe not getting it out in the best of ways. There is a lot of mirroring of each other. We see that here in the Two of Cups. And again, I do feel that things were not balanced out, and I don't think that they are. But we see here, gosh, you guys, we see here all the healing that is necessary. And I got to tell you, with Archangel Raphael here, and also this is about healing for me, but it's also been coming through really strong. And it was the same for Cancer, that this is an awakening, and this is almost like a Kundalini awakening, I feel, in some ways. But what I'm feeling in this particular reading, in this energy, is that it's emotional. So somebody here is realizing what has gone on, what it is that they want. I do feel that they're deciding it's you, Pisces. And you are a very loyal catch here, but I see that your person has really, really hurt you. However, I have to say, look at this connection. This is a really strong connection. This is a divine love, is what I want to say to you. So whether you're deciding to talk to your person and come together, or for some of you, when you bump into your person, that is so strong. And look at this too. So it can be that somebody's traveling to something here and you end up seeing each other. Either way, I got to tell you, if your person is a Cancer, these readings are really very much in alignment here. But whether you're deciding to move on with your person, just move on out, or this is going to be something for later, it's very clear also, that's what I want to say to you here with the World card, is that I feel like things haven't been worked out. These things that were said and the running that has gone on, and possibly something that maybe you found out, because that's what's coming through with the Page of Swords today. Is your person watching and kind of maybe spying a little, and you are? Yeah, I think that you both are. That's very clear. But what I'm seeing more here in the Page of Swords today is this feeling that you saw something here, that you figured something out. I do feel that you're wanting to hear from your person. I don't think that you would be here today if you didn't want to hear from your person. But the hurt emotions are really very, very strong here. And for those of you that were sharing a house, perhaps, maybe you were even living together, I do feel like there's going to be some kind of compromise that might be coming here. So that's not for everybody, but that is coming through, that there could be some kind of negotiations, I want to say. But either way, there have been decisions made, and there are decisions still really to be made. In Pisces, this feels really big here. For some of you, this really is a big offer of marriage, or of maybe moving in together. Maybe even moving to another place is coming through too. This travel that might be coming into play with that. It's so clear how spiritual and how connected this partnership is. So now that I've said all that to you, I have to say it's also very clear here that some of you might be moving on for now. That for you, something here has been taken from everything and you're just needing to move on for now. That's not going to be for everyone, but it's coming through for somebody here. But I have to say, regardless of what you're choosing to do now, it's very clear that this connection is a connection that is very spiritual on another level. Now, this is not a twin flame reading, but I do want to say for the twin flames out there, it's very clear. And really for everybody, this isn't a no contact and or in separation reading. But for those of you that are on twin flame journeys, it's clear that this is in separation. And it's also clear that your person is waking up and doing their shadow work. And that's going on for both of you. It's very clear. So I just want to send that through. But I know not everybody is on a twin flame journey. And it's important that you know that your person is also a soulmate. One twin flame, many soulmates in the world, romantic or otherwise. I do feel a lot of potential here, guys, a lot of potential. And I also feel that this really does span lifetimes for some of you. Regardless of that, for a lot of you and for most of you, this has been going on for a while. And I'm talking about the seasons coming through, because we also see that here in the Four of Cups, in the Ace of Cups. And that's what I want to talk about here. Hello, I don't know what happened. I just looked up and it was not going anymore as I'm talking to you about the Ace of Cups. I do feel that this spans many lifetimes, guys, okay? That's not for everyone, I realize that, but regardless, this is a really deep connection. You feel really at home with this person. You feel like you found your person. That's what I want to say to you. And it comes through really strong here in the World card, that for a lot of you, this has also been going on for years. I don't feel that's for everyone, but I am feeling here, it's really clear. You can see that in the World card. The 4 seasons, guys, the summer, autumn, winter, and spring. Am I saying that right? Why can I not all of a sudden talk about the seasons? Okay, so you know what I'm saying here. So I do feel that this separation has been going on for a long time, Pisces, and I do feel that if you haven't already, that you're going to be talking again, possibly again running into each other. Really particularly strong if your person is a Cancer, but that's not for everyone. I just want to put that out there for you. And again, this decision that was already made, and that for some of you might be made, that is going to be really super big and life-changing here. For others, it's not so much that you're going to be able to come together now, but there's a really strong desire for that from your person's side, I want to say. Okay, Pisces, your reading here. Let's see what's going on in your oracle cards. Before I do, I want to talk about this just a little bit. Opalite, guys, opaline connected to Mercury, which of course is communication. And yeah, we're in the pre-shade now. This is a lot about opening up communication, expressing yourself, lightening really deep, heavy emotional burdens. A big opening here of the crown chakra, the third eye chakras. And as I said, I do feel really strongly for some of you that your person, well, really for everyone, your person is, what I feel is awakening here are feelings for you, Pisces. Not that they weren't there, they were always there, but somebody's just having a really big epiphany and realizing that. And I feel the hurt here because I feel you've already known that and you've been waiting for that. So for some of you, you might hold out for a really long time. You might even leave the connection for a while or for good, because I do feel that you were really hurt here and you were not getting the emotional balance. You were definitely giving more emotionally. And your person, I feel here, is realizing that and having a really big wake up call. And it can be that they're going to be saying this to you in a message, or they may have already said it or in person. But I do feel that the feelings here, the hurt feelings on your side are pretty deep. So the healing here is going to need to go really, really deep. Okay, guys, let's get into your oracle cards. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Pisces, a deep breath. Just as we talk about the deep soul connection. This is what I feel is going on with you, Pisces, that you just need a break right now. This has been really intense for you. Guys, look at that lotus flower. We know the lotus flower. Also, we see it here on the Ace of Cups. We see more than one lotus flower here on the Ace of Cups. That is about divine love. It's also about the things that were subconscious coming to the conscious here. So I do feel that's your person really realizing how much you mean to them, but it's also you saying, wait, I just need to step back. 7 here, really strong Venus energy. That is the planet of love. Also Neptune, and this is a lot of the potential in this divine connection here. And that Neptune energy, the planet of inspiration, it really is holding sway over our dreams, the subconscious. That's your person bringing their feelings to the surface. And you wanting to believe, but questioning it. Really needing to trust yourself right now. Well, always, Pisces, you are ruled by the moon. Your intuition. Trust yourself, your intuition, your gut instinct. Those are your guardian angels. Getting some perspective. This is in some ways like getting the Hangman, maybe the Hermit card, Virgo energy, Pisces. You come through there in the Hangman, interestingly enough. And I do feel that you have been getting a lot of new perspective. If not, it does feel really like it's necessary right now for you to make the decision that you want to make here. And of course, it really, what we already know, it's about trusting yourself and your intuition. And that comes into play really strong right now, Pisces, because I do feel that this is kind of big here. Okay, for some of you, for those of you that will not be seeing each other, it's still here. All the feelings are really coming up here. But I do feel for a lot of you, this need to step back and take this breath here. And that is that Hangman energy coming through. And so it could be that if you see your person, you might not even be up for talking to them. And I gotta say, the full moon that's coming up, Pisces, it's coming up on September 10th. That is under Pisces. That's under you. It's the full moon. It's the harvest moon. It's also the fruit moon, the barley moon, and what is that? The hungry ghost moon. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Did your person ghost you? Yes, I see that here. They did. And we're not really giving emotionally in the same way at all. And it could have been for some of you because that was being given to another person. Okay. Again, that's not for everyone. But it is there for those of you that need that validation. And Pisces, with this full moon coming up, my gosh, under Pisces and this running into your person, please take very good care of yourselves and trust yourself, trust your intuition, step back if needed, taking a little bit of stock, maybe meditating before responding to a message. If you are seeing your person somewhere out, look at this, guys. I think your person's going to have a lot to say to you. And that's what's also really big here. It's not, I want to look at your reading and say, yeah, somebody's coming in here and they're going to ask you to marry them. It can be for some of you, but for a lot of you, that's not the case. It's just a really big emotional sharing here. I feel somebody's really waking up to how they feel about you, Pisces. That's somebody being your person. And it's a lot to take in. It's a lot of emotion. I do feel for some of you, there's a lot of head in clouds dreaming going on too, interestingly enough, Pisces. And that's coming through in the Knight of Cups. That's Scorpio energy. But I do feel your person here is doing a whole lot of dreaming. So for some of you, that is what is going on here, is that they're having all these fantasies about it and what they want to say and what it could be like, but maybe not even be able to offer what it is that you would see here. So, and that is going to be the case for a lot of you, especially those of you on a twin flame journey. It's just not going to be happening in union right now. That's just not what I'm feeling here. But the divine love connection, Pisces, that you have with your person is very real. You're not imagining that. It is, for some of you, as I said, spanning many years. We see that in the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. It's just really clear here that this is your person is a soulmate, and for a lot of you, this is your twin flame. This love it's a divine love. This love is divine. What song is that? Van Morrison, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, is coming through right now. Oh, Pisces, I feel this on a really deep level. And this is kind of what happened today. It's really interesting. This doesn't always happen. This is your person's energy here. Of course, you come through. We see that you're here. We see that there's a lot of healing going on. And if you're in a situation where you can come together, that's going to be necessary in order to be together. But for those of you that are not, we see that you're both healing. But I don't often see this, but it's really strong that you're kind of here and your person is here. That happens sometimes in my readings, but it is really strong today. And what's really interesting too is you see in this Knight of Cups, the back is kind of to you here. We see here that they left the connection. So I do feel also for a lot of you that what your person may have been offering wasn't very serious. They weren't giving you what they say they were giving you, a little bit unrealistic here. So kind of they're back to you. And again, there's a whole lot of armor here, guys, which is telling us there's been a lot of mirroring, which can cause some ego and some pride, which I do feel here, and a lot of triggering each other. And that is very common, as you know, on a twin flame journey. Also with a soulmate, it is the ties that bind, I want to say, and these things can trigger us and trigger our healing, and also trigger here, which, as we see in the Five of Swords, some disagreements. There are some really passionate, I feel, things that were said between the two of you. That's what I got to tell you. And it can also be that is what is coming here. I feel like it's more of the past energy, but we also see that communication is coming. So again, be careful of that with the times that we're in right now with Mercury. Let's see what else wants to come down. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Earth Magic. Pisces, this was also in Cancer's reading. Yeah, so there we have that one, guys. New beginnings, also the potential here. There's a lot of potential here. A lot of potential here for a new beginning. And as I said, we really see it everywhere. A new beginning here with the Ace of Cups. We see the love here. We see that there's a choice to be made, and we see somebody might be coming with a really big offering. Again, I feel that that is a message. There is potential, but it's also about timing, and that's what I wanted to say to you. Divine timing is everything here. So for a lot of you, this is not going to be coming together now, but I do really feel communication here. Should you want to, because some of you are getting here in this Three of Cups, you're taking off this cloak and you're crossing that bridge here and you're starting something new for yourself. Yeah, we see that also in the World card. So it can be for some of you, I just gotta say, with the World card, even the Five of Cups, isn't that weird? And the Ace of Cups, that you might be starting a new journey with a soulmate. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And yeah, I think I'm done here with the Oracle cards. Let's take a look at messages from their higher self. So much regret. Yeah. For things said is what I feel here, guys, in this Five of Swords. 5 is connected to Mercury. I do feel that things that were not so nice were either said or put in a message here. Your person was not thinking of that, but they are thinking about it now. I do feel like this ego battle is really strong, of kind of like, I'm right is coming through. And your person is not really holding on to it a little bit here, but trying to release it. That's what I want to say to you. They do have regret for things that were said here. And remember, we are looking now at messages from their higher self. So these are things that you may not hear from your person in person, excuse me, because I do feel that they were avoiding for a long time. It may even still be, but I don't think so that it's still going to be the case. But they were avoiding having a conversation with you, a really heavy, important conversation, and admitting something. They were definitely avoiding it. It's very clear here. Okay, you are my favorite person. How many are here? That's too many. Okay, but this just flipped off. When you know, you know. That is serendipity. I long for you. By the way, that earth magic coming through Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We met for a reason. That's the serendipity coming through again. It's all my fault. Yeah, I'm putting that here. I don't mean to be blaming another person here. And I'm not. I just want to say, I want to bring in that energy that, yeah, I do really feel that there's some jealousy on your person's side coming toward you. And because of that, some things were said that were really hurtful. That is just, yeah, coming through quite strong here. And I don't know that you've put your sword down. That's what I want to say to you. It can be Pisces, look. Can also be that some of you have put the swords down, and that's you over here by this emotional energy, because we also see that in the Five of Cups. But some of you haven't put your sword down, and we can also see that here right with the Queen of Wands, of course, which is you saying, yeah, no, I'm not over this, and I need to talk about this, or I'm not letting this go. So some of you are really holding on to that here. And I gotta say too, there's a little bit of a feeling of kind of like what you're showing maybe your person, but what you're really feeling here is the Five of Cups. So you might be putting this out there and holding on to your sword, but right here deep down, look, as I say that, I'm touching the deep breath card. Yeah, there is a strong need for you, Pisces, to step back a little bit and get a new perspective for yourself. And again, I do feel a lot of hurt coming through, so communication is going to be a little bit wonky for a while, so be careful. I'm thinking of you. That's all I do all the time. So much regret. We saw that already. How did I even exist before you? I can hear you saying, yeah. And it's also coming down here on the Page of Swords. That's the other thing I have to say. It can be that for some of you, really actually I feel that for everybody here, but it's heavier on one end, that there's been something seen on social media here that has triggered some stuff, and it can be that it was past stuff that was seen that hasn't been let go. It's really hard living without you. I am making a plan to come to you. That is definitely here with your person. Really the Knight of Cups there. Forever is a long time, but I wouldn't mind spending it by your side. Okay, so a couple of things I want to say. I'm moving this, by the way, because I want this space. And just to remind you that these are messages from their higher self. And the last thing is luck. An early love message came down. So we will look at that in just a moment. I am so sorry. Look, it's coming here really heavy. I really feel that you need this apology, Pisces. It's super strong. You're so forgiving and you take care of everybody else here, but you've kind of reached this limit. We see it in the Queen of Wands, but deep down you have the Five of Cups going on. It's that, yeah, it's interesting. Some of you have a lot of Cancer and energy in your chart. That's not for everyone, because it's also just about the feelings of just that outer shell, but what is inside, what you're showing here. And Pisces, you're a fish. You live in the divine. You live in those emotions. You're probably the most beautiful emotional sign there is. And I think Cancer is right there with you. But I feel these emotions. They're really big here. You're very, very hurt. So this decision also that's going on now, yes, it's between the two of you for sure. But I also feel that your person here needs to decide, come to you in a really healing way with some apologies here for you, in order for you to step into this earth magic here and have a new beginning together, should that be the case for some of you. I know that's not for everybody. It's hard to face the truth. Okay, yeah, that's your person. That's definitely your person. And for some of you too, I have to say, I feel that's you sending that through, because some of you are crossing that bridge and going. I don't think that's everybody though, guys. It can't even be just that it's for now, because this is that connection. And it can be that you do go, but it's just someone that you're always going to hold dear. But some of you feel like, no, I've learned, I'm done. Here in that World card energy with the Five of Cups. What a strange feeling that I'm getting here, but it is true for a lot of you. You have changed me for the better. And that's your person, guys. Don't give up on us. Okay, so this is their last chance. I miss you. And here it is. Oh, there's two coming down. I didn't even get a chance to sing. The longing for you never quiets. I never should have let you go. Yeah. Let's take a look at this early song message. And I want to say to you, it can be that your song, a song of relevance, is coming down for you, a song that's relevant to you and your person. But it can also be that there's songs here that you've never heard of, that you maybe even don't like. It's the message behind it. It's the sentiment. So it can be a song telling us that your person misses you and I love you. And again, there's always going to be messages that I cannot decipher that are just between the two of you that I won't even recognize. And if you ever feel you're sending the song, please go with that. Let's see what this was, because this came early. Wow, my love, my darling. I've hungered for your touch, a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love, the Righteous Brothers Unchained Melody. Interesting, because this is a lot of cards, but I feel the Knight of Cups coming through this Scorpio energy, Pisces, because this is it's an energetic movement, but it's slow. We see that in the White Horse. It's very powerful, it's very emotional, but it's really, really slow. How long has that cup been empty? How long has your person been sitting there on that horse? But now it's coming out of nowhere here with the Ace of Cups. They've been waiting. And are you still there? I don't know, again, for some of you, I feel like you're not going to be. I don't know that that's for everybody, again, but a lot of you, I see that here with the Five of Cups and the World card. I'm still loving you. I'm still loving you. I'm still loving you. I need your love. I'm still loving you. Still loving you, baby. Still loving you, the Scorpions. That Scorpio energy is really strong here, guys. And again, it's about the Scorpio energy. And Scorpios, gotta say, very loyal Scorpios, boy, to those that they love. But they can also say things to you when they love you. A Scorpio, if they're hurt, sometimes will even hold on to something that is a perceived hurt, I want to say here. And I do feel a little bit of jealousy, as I said, that was coming from your person's side. So it could have been part of why, or something they saw maybe on social media, I feel like they've said something that really hurt you, Pisces. Is this another one? No. Okay. No, it is. Love, only love can bring back your love someday. I will be there. I will be there, still loving you, the Scorpions. Okay, gosh, you guys. That, by the way, it was very strong in Capricorn's reading. I think they got 3 Scorpion cards. These are both yours. You're shining. I can see you. You're smiling. That's enough. I'm holding on to you like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough, Sean Coleman. Why do I feel like that's you sending that? I'd like to know that your love is love. I can be sure of. So tell me now. And I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? The Shirelles, Carole King. A lot of people have sung this song. Yeah, this is the Carole King, though, edition that I have here on your card. Are you asking your person that? Because that also feels really strong. Just not totally trusting here. I love it when you listen, because you are the soul that powers my song. Stars made of you, Lucas Nelson. Aquarius energy, but also the star here, guys, is the direct connection to the divine. This is a very strong divine love. You know, I used to live alone before I knew you, and I've seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march. Jeff Buckley, hallelujah. Part of that awakening here. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be, walking after midnight, Patsy Cline. When you know that you know who you love, you can't deny it or go back or give up. Pretend that you don't buy it. When you know, Sean Colvin, more serendipity. Please forgive me. I know not what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. Brian Adams, please forgive me. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So that's a really particular message that is coming through here. For those of you that there was another person involved, that is not for everyone, but it does come through in the Lover's card today that for some of you there was, something here that went on with another person. And it can't even be two. That's another thing I'm feeling, that maybe your person didn't trust you. That's the other thing. As I said, some kind of false accusations here. Not for everybody. I thought that I was over you, but it's true. So true. I love you even more than I did before, but darling, what can I do? Crying Roy Orbison. Your bright shining sun would light up the way before me. You were the one, made me feel I could fly, and I love you. If this is goodbye, Mark Knopfler, Emmylou Harris. For those of you that are on the way out, your person is feeling that here. In the middle of the night, just to question what is wrong and what is right. I find my answers. It's always true. The path leads to the beauty of you. The beauty of you, Jimmy LaFave. This is a friend of mine who has passed on now. I can't say it enough, a beautiful songwriter, interpreter of songs, beautiful soul. When you get a Jimmy LaFave song that's very strong, the beauty of you. This is coming from their higher self, Pisces. So regardless, even if you are here in this Five of Cups and this world card energy. Some of you might even be hopping on this white horse yourself. I have to say that is coming through here in combination with the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, wow. And the Five of Swords. You might be tossing that cup down and grabbing your sword and jumping on that horse and going for now. What the heck was that? I don't know, but that just came through for somebody. Okay, this is the last song. I'll see you in my dreams. When all the summers have come to an end, I'll see you in my dreams. We'll meet and live and love again. I'll see you in my dreams, Bruce Springsteen. This was really strong in Cancer's reading as well. And yeah, we are at the end of the summer, at least on the Northern Hemisphere. And we are approaching the harvest moon on September 10th, the fruit moon, the barley moon, the hungry ghost moon. Interesting. Yeah, I am seeing that, and I'm hearing that hungry, is it hungry eyes? Seeing that scene in Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Why is that coming up? That's funny. Okay, guys, let's get into the last messages from their higher self. I like to end my readings here in the tarot closet, little itty bitty. I don't feel good enough for you. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. These two just flew off. Is it two or one? I guess it's one here. I fear you have moved on. Let me double check that one didn't fall. Okay, I don't think so. You have changed me for the better. I really want to hold you. I care too much what people think. Other people involved there. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, your person has been doing that. It's been really quiet. I was scared, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore. But are you still going to be there, Pisces? I am always with you. I love you. I am so lost without you. Will you wait for me? I don't know that's the case for everybody. Also, the friendship disconnect here feels really big, Pisces. I feel that you both really miss the friendship a lot, but you're really hurt. You're really hurt. For some of you too, your person, yeah, there was a whole lot of talk, but not acting. That's what I want to say. A lot of you aren't trusting that that's still not the case. So many songs remind me of you, a very strong connection to music. Collectively, that has been so strong. There are three here. That's the most I'll take. What's going on? I will never give up on us. I feel your energy. You are so beautiful. This is coming out. Don't give up on us. I still want you. You are my biggest wish. Pisces, that Nine of Cups energy coming in, that's your energy, Pisces. Also that 9, interesting. 9 is connected to Mars, the red planet, and it is the representing Aries and Scorpio. Such a strong energy, Scorpio, today, and representing the beginning and the end. So, or excuse me, the beginning and the end, but that's also a rebirth, a restart here. Your person is hoping for that, guys, even if it's just to talk to you. I gotta say to you, that is really strong here. But my God, the camera again. Please be careful if you are having this conversation now, because things might go a little bit wonky if they haven't already. 9 is also, I want to say to you, a number of completion, but it feels like it's not over. It's just completing a particular cycle, I want to say. And I do feel that is the cycle of not talking. I do feel that there is going to be communication here somehow, if there hasn't really recently been already. And for those of you on a twin flame journey, it is a completion here in the World card of some karmic lessons. I could listen to your voice all day and night. Pisces, yeah, the conversation. Some of you are singers or musicians. I am waking up. That's the really strong energy in the Two of Cups, guys, that I've been feeling here. And it's really strong. And it's an emotional waking. That's what I want to say to you. It's this feeling of realizing how much emotion is behind the connection that they were withholding, which some of you aren't going to be able to let go right now. The hurt. No, none of those. Wow, interesting how they've slid back in. I really want to see you. You are never far from my mind. Okay, I didn't get a chance to say last chance because this is it. We're going to get a fairy card. It was me, not you. Or a fairy stone, excuse me. You are my other half. Pisces, Two of Cups. We know, we can't see them now. The Lover's card. We also see it in the World card. I'm kind of everywhere here. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, but really in particular, the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. It's very, very clear that you are spiritually connected. And it's really all over your reading, the divine love here, the spiritual connection. It's everywhere. Twin flames, you are here. And if you're not on that journey, please let that go. Because either way, your person is most definitely a soulmate. This is most definitely a fated, destined connection. And remember when I talk about that it doesn't mean, hey, this is a fated, destined connection. You're coming together. There's going to be a marriage proposal. You're going to move in together and have, for those of you wanting to start a family and live happily ever after. I would love to be able to send that message through to you. Can it be for some of you? Yeah. Very likely. Also, even here with the Earth Magic card here, it can be. But as we went through the reading already, for a lot of you, this is just a lot about communication and ending the separation and talking forgiveness. We see that in the World card, that there's no closure, that something has not been, there hasn't been closure here. So whether or not you're going to get that closure and stay in it is going to be different for everyone. And that, because we also see in that Five of Cups in the World card, some of you are on the move. And as I said, some of you here in this Queen of Wands energy are going to go over and take a sword from the Five of Swords and jump on the Knight of Cups and be on your way. And why is that making me think of The Walking Dead? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna stop. There's a lot of weird stuff coming through. Pisces, let's get your fairy stone. Okay, guys, I do not look. Oh, wow. Okay, are you ready for this? Pisces, it's the cup. It is the cup. Yeah, it's this. And it's really very connected to the throat chakra, Gemini, Virgo. Now that can be, whoa, that was loud. Okay, guys, excuse me. Can be that your person is a Gemini, Virgo, but that's not what I mean, guys. I'm just talking about the energy of the throat chakra coming through. Gemini is known as the chatty Cathy. Gemini is really, that's the connection with the throat chakra and the Lover's card. Pisces, yeah, the throat chakra, the communication. I do feel that is what is coming here as a message. And it can be, I'm going to make a mess here, guys. As I said, it can be for some of you that's going to be in person. You're going to be bumping into your person here. We see them here reaching for that cup also. For those of you that have hopped on this horse and you're taking your cup away, your person is reaching for it. I really feel that they want to talk here, Pisces. And yeah, it can be that somebody is traveling. This is also about the journey of love here. But wow, guys, I've just made a big old mess here of your reading, so I'm going to stop now. Pisces, you be careful if you're going to have this conversation again during this pre-shade, and some of you might be watching this after the fact, but if you're watching this in September 2022, Pisces, you are most definitely under retrograde, so be careful because it is lots and lots of confirmations here that there's going to be a message or communication of sorts. For some of you, this is going to be in person. And yeah, for some of you, your person's going to be chasing you. Okay, Pisces, that's your reading today. I wish you well, all things good. I just made a big old mess here of the reading, but that's okay. Take really good care of yourselves, guys, and please remember to, if you like this video, to like the video, because that does help us grow here at the Tarot Closet. Share with anyone you think might enjoy my readings. Please feel free to comment below. I love hearing what you have to say and getting to know you. I appreciate you being here so much, Pisces. And if you would like to check out any other readings, all the playlists are down below in the description, as well as on my channel. In the meantime, take very good care of yourselves. Be careful, in particular under the last full moon of the summer, Pisces, because it's under you. That is September 10th. And yeah, we will be under retrograde by then. We're in the pre-shade. So this communication that is definitely going to be coming in, if it hasn't recently, can have can potentially get a little wonky. So be careful. Take that perspective, take that breath here as we see, guys. And remember that 7-2 coming through so strongly here with the World card, with this fated, destined connection. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. So that is the ending message for you today, Pisces. I love you. I look forward to seeing you at your next reading. Bye, Pisces.